Okay, the Lancer now, and then AMG, Ferrari, Vantage, Supra, old Supra, old BMW, AMG again, GTR, Vantage, old McLaren, Citroen, Corvette, McLaren again, RS01, and us. Yeah. No, right? No. We get into it after the first turn, and then with the RS01, almost causing a crash. Right. Because of the aspiration and trying to turn, and then they made contact. They just decided to do so. Okay. It's not our car though, right? Trying to do it justice for someone else, and because the Lancer just sticks out like a sore thumb in terms of being a good car. Okay. So then McLaren makes contact, and then so does the RS01, and then we correct ourselves. Okay. But then it's a lot of supercharger cars, and then this Corvette Vantage, it's a lot of we don't stand a chance. Okay. We have this loud noise behind us, and we know the aspiration is shit. Okay. So we let them through. For all intents and purposes. The way that you're supposed to at that chicane, by the way. And given the fact that I don't want to cause an incident. Right. They already had the right, I had the left, and so that's, you know, okay, trying to keep up with the car list. But it's a Citroen, I know the aspiration is fucked, it's a long car, it's pretty much a safety car, and now I'm thinking, I should probably handle this in terms of just what is it as an exercise in aspiration, right? So then they get away from me, and I'm thinking, okay, so then I have a long tail for all intents and purposes for the aspiration, right? And then no handling, and whoever's driving this is a newbie, a rookie, or an amateur. Okay. So we have in front of us for the rest of the lap, and it's ruining the entire track. Okay. But it gives us a steering response that we wouldn't have otherwise. Right. All over the place. So I could say more steering and less steering, and I would be wrong because of the way that you're driving. Well, let's just... It messes up the entire aspiration of the track. Turbocharger, or naturally aspirated, or supercharger, or not. Okay. But I know I can catch up to them because I can counter, right? Like they're driving. So from the wind tunnel that they've got, this is how many lengths of a car it is to catch up to them. Okay. So after I start going diagonally on them, okay, or at an angle, to catch as much of clean air as possible. Okay. And then have enough grip in the aspiration, let's just say, no? Okay. Now I'm catching up to them, and they are making maneuvers now that are defensive, but overzealous. Right. So then this McLaren says, let's handle this both, but I am a McLaren doing this type of stuff. Right. And then he says, I'll do you one worse, and then you can relax for the rest of the lap in terms of this McLaren with mid-rear turbocharger. So we should be fine. Okay, except we're thinking we're gonna have an overtake on them, and that this Citroen is even remotely reasonable. Right. Because of the aspiration, they don't have the handling or the steering response that they would like whenever they would like it. So, like the Suzuki VGT, they have a lot of straight speed. Okay. Like they're good in a straight line. Right, and then whenever they try to steer or turn or handle the corner or the track, they can't because of the aspiration. Behind them and then around them, like I said. Oh, it's a big car, it's a long car. and then McLaren just makes an example out of them. Okay.